99.5% of men sample more than 2, 3, 4, 5 women before finally settling down with one that he felt or that he think that is better than the remaining 4. No man that is married with kids today that has not sampled more than 2, 3, 4 women. Even there are some men that their body count is uncountable. So I don't want to hear things like my wife is the first woman I've ever known, is the first woman I toasted and I ended up marrying her. I don't want to hear that. No. Women that is supposed to use as girlfriend and dump them, those are the kind of women they end up getting married to. The fact that they end up getting married to a wrong woman does not necessarily mean that they haven't come across women that actually love them for whom they are, or women that genuinely love them. The reason why you see some good men ending up with women that don't respect them, women that don't have regards for them, women that do not truly love them, or women that end up, torturing them in marriage. One, it is because you men sample women a lot. Men matter is just like children. When you divide an orange into 5 places and you ask a baby to come and pick, a child will be looking for the one that is bigger, or the one that has more this, has more that. There are a lot of things that the child will be considering before he or she will choose one. And when the child picks that, what happened? The child might even end up not be able to eat that orange simply because the orange is bad. That is just the perfect scenario for men. When you have like 3, 4 women, 5 women in your hand, when it's time for you to settle down, you will not know the right person to settle down with. Even in the course of that, you see some women that will be pretending to be loving you, to care for you, to do this, to do that. At the end of the day, you're like, okay, this one has front, has back, let me just go for this one. And not knowing that that one that you are going for is the wrong woman for you. So if you're a man listening to the sound of my voice, if you are fond of sampling women, look for one that you feel is okay for you. Study each other rather than double dating. You have Shade, you have Amaka, you have Rejoice, you have this, you have at the same time. Like seriously, you're going to be confused. It's confusion you are bringing to yourself. Okay, that is number 1 reason. Number 2, because you men don't really know what you want. Men of this generation, they don't look at the character, they look at the physical appearance of a woman and decide to pick a life partner. That is why when they marry such women don't give them peace of mind. It's always war in the house. It's always fight and quarrel all the time. So as a guy, when you don't know what you want, definitely you are going to end up with a wrong woman. Number 3, because you men lack contentment. Simply because she does not have front, she does not have back, then you want to go for a woman that have front, that have back, or she's slim, or she's fair in complexion. Marriage is far beyond physical appearance. There is more to it than just ordinary physical appearance. So if you look at the physical appearance of a woman and you want to pick a life partner, trust me, you're going to end up with a wrong woman. So as a man, if you are a type of a man that you are not contented with what you have, you are likely to end up with a wrong woman. When you are contented with what you have, whether she has front or she has back, whether she's fair or she's not fair, whether she's slim or she's not slim, so far you see that okay, she's respectful, compatibility is there, is someone that okay, you can build a family with, go ahead and forget about other physical criteria or other physical appearance. I'm not saying you should not put those things into consideration, but don't let the physical appearance overshadow or overtaking every other important criteria that you should be looking out for before picking a life partner. Is that taken? Another reason why men end up with wrong women is because some of you take good women for granted. Some of you men, you tend to take good women for granted. There was a guy one certain time, he was telling me, my Jane, that any lady that shows much caring for him, he sees that lady as a desperate woman or someone that does not know her worth. But I was trying to tell him that if a lady loves you and she's showing concern, you should reciprocate, not take her for granted, or you should not see her like a desperado. And generally, that is what guy does. When they see a woman that tends to show them much care, kind of being submissive to them, they take such women for granted. They see such women like desperado, and it's all wrong. So tell me, when you meet a woman that loves you, she cares for you, she respects you, she's ready to do everything to make sure she have you as a man, and you are taking such a woman for granted, my darling, you have lost a virtuous woman like that. Yes, you have lost a virtuous woman like that. I put it out to you that most of those men that end up with wrong women, they have taken a lot of good women that will be a better half of them for granted. That is why when I see such men in my DM at times, I don't feel for them, I don't pity them, because they were one time in their life that had good women in their life, but they ended up taking those good women for granted, maybe simply because she does not have those physical criteria that they were looking for in a woman. Maybe probably the man wants a fair lady and she's dark in complexion. Maybe the man wants a slim lady and she's chubby or she's fat. When you end up marrying a wrong woman, you will suffer. That woman will torture you. Your marriage will be like hell on earth. If you are a young guy that you are still looking out for life partner, if you see a woman that shows much interest, she respects you, she cares for you, don't see her to be a desperado, and don't take advantage of her or don't take her for granted. The last but not the least is because you men, you value women with ashawo vibes more than women that are reserved. That is just the truth. We see a lady that attend a risco party every Friday, but they are the most luckiest people when it comes to marriage. You are not that thing, you are not my spec. Hello, you will end up marrying a risco put for house. Any man that is married to a wrong woman, a woman that is maltreating him, a woman that does not care for him, go and check the past life of that man. There must be something that the man have done in the past. There must be one time in that man's life that he has came across good women, but he took those women for granted. He does not value those women. He saw those women to be kind of women that are not his spec. So because of that, the one that he's supposed to use to do girlfriend and dump, he decided to marry that one and put for her to reason best known to him. Do you understand me? This brings us to the end of this video, and if you do get value, do well to hit the subscription bell to join the family. And if you are my returning subscriber, God bless you. I remain your